Hi, I'm Lawson. How y'all doing today? I remember when I was a teenager, in my 20s, especially in my teenage years, I was really confused about a lot of things. And one of the things I was confused about was what I was supposed to be doing in life, what kind of job and what kind of career. And I just didn't have a plan, didn't have any clarity about what I wanted to do. So, what I did, I spent many years trying and failing, and iterating, and trying new things, trying to find where I fit in. I didn't find it until my late 60s, late 50s, early 60s, when I started writing and content creating. So it's an unusual case for me. Most young people find their place relatively early. So so don't worry about it too much. Just have it in mind what you want, if you're in high school, think about the future, what you want to do when you get out of high school. You know, figure out your abilities and your goals and something you like to do, and find something that aligns with that. And a lot of people say pursue your passion, but a lot of times that's not practical. Because if you want to pursue your passion of being a writer, for instance, you're not going to start writing and making a lot of money right off the bat. You've got to work and do something and do the writing on the side. Because very few people are an overnight success in writing or any other creative field. So life is just trial and error. It's mistakes and getting up from those mistakes. So a lot of times, if you get bogged down and you get confused about what you want to do because you got so much information, so many options and stuff going, you don't you don't know what. I had that when I ran into all those problems in Florida and ended up getting evicted and homeless. There's too many things to do. Couldn't figure out. I couldn't prioritize things, and I really didn't have anybody that I trusted to talk to about it. So find yourself a mentor, find someone to talk to, and find someone to help you work this stuff out in your head. And just remember that things are not going to always run smooth. I mean, you're going to get knocked down and you got to get up. The thing you're trying to do, you thought you were supposed to be doing, you're going to work toward that goal and you might end up getting sidetracked and working on another. You've got to be willing to change. You have to be willing to try, and you have to accept failure and realize that failure is not permanent unless you make it permanent. So, and, and I'm in my 60s, and a lot of this I just now figuring it, just recently figured out. A lot of it I knew from before, so the bottom line is, if you're lost and confused about what you want to do in the present and the future, just take your time. Don't put so much pressure on yourself, and just try and fail until you find it. Find what you're looking for. and then understand that you're going to grow and change and probably end up changing again. Because life and growth is about changing and adapting. So I hope that helps. And leave comments and suggestions. And Google my name. If you go to my Medium page, a lot of those stories, especially the first few stories on the list that you see, are free. I removed them from the paywall. And there's going to be more stories removed from the paywall as time goes on. So check out my stories, read them, and share them. Let me know what you think. And I'm always open for suggestions for videos. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you all again.